Does hell and heaven exist? I think they exist on earth, right? So what do I mean by that? If you really think through your past, when were you the most happiest? Usually with most people, they're the most happiest when they first meet a new partner and they start to fall in love and everything is fantastic and they're passionate and energetic and they think the world is beautiful, right? They're starting to fall in love, they found someone and it's just magical, right? Love. That's heaven on earth. So what's hell on earth? Heartbreak? Loss? Yeah. A relationship might just ended, or you might have some really significant loss and everything seems really bad, right? That's hell and heaven. It's just like that. And that's how much difference a relationship can play. It's the difference between hell and heaven. You want heaven on earth? You want to really experience heaven? Make your relationship a 10 out of 10. Be madly in love with someone. That's heaven. That's heaven on earth. And some people, unfortunately, have never even experienced a 10 out of 10 relationship. Some people have been in a relationship for 20 years and they haven't experienced a 10 out of 10 relationship. What a waste of a life. If you haven't experienced a 10 out of 10 relationship, you don't know what heaven on earth is like. Learn the skills and the tools and the methods and the tools and techniques that I teach so you can have a 10 out of 10 relationship, so you can experience heaven on earth. That's really what life's about, and that's really what's going to make your life really rich. Yeah. So we've all experienced. Most people have experienced heaven and hell on earth. Yeah. That heartbreak, the loss, the bad times. It's not very enjoyable. It's devastating. Makes some people suicidal. It gives some people severe depression for years. It's not a good way to live. Relationships play a huge role in everything we do in life. So you really got to think about it deeply and think about, how can I make my situation better? How can I make it a 10 out of 10? How can I find my ideal partner and make my life great? If I can do it, anyone can do it, because I'm nothing special. I didn't achieve a lot in school. I'm not particularly smart, but I have achieved 10 out of 10 relationship and mastered relationships and all the segments in it. And mastered a lot of other things too. But the thing is, it takes hard work, it takes practice and all this sort of stuff, and knowledge and taking action and having the courage to take that action, having the courage to see the approach you need to take and taking it. A lot of people, one person was talking to me and said, hey, I know all this information, but they're not taking it. They're not implementing that information. Yeah. Information isn't power. It's just potential power. It doesn't become power until you put it into action. And that's about having that courage to put it into action. If you don't have the courage to put it into action, it is useless. You might as well not even learn in the first place. Some people tell me all the time, look, I've read all these books. I say, oh, that's really good. There's some good books there that can help you become successful in all the areas. But let me ask you a question. What have you implemented out of any of those books? Some people say, oh, nothing, I guess. So then you might as well not even have read them. You need to implement that information the same day you learn it. Learn a piece of information in a book and then put it into practice. That's the best way to do it. Immediate action response, just boom, done. That's the trick of success. Doing it fast and having the courage to do it at 110%. Yeah? Doing it half-assed, just putting your toes in the water a little bit, just going 50%, you will never achieve anything. It's like having a great body. Yeah? So I want to have a really fantastic body, but I only want to go to the gym on Thursdays and I'm only going to diet on Tuesdays, and that's it. Your body's going to look terrible. You've got to do it at 110%. You want a 10 out of 10 relationship, you've got to put in 110%. You want good finances, 110%. Successful business, 110%. Everything in life you should put in 110% anyway. Everything. As long as it's in the right direction. You don't want to put 110% in and then realize, oh shit, that was the wrong direction. Because obviously that'd be counterproductive. So you got to make sure you're in the right direction as well. Some people, they climb the ladder to success, right? but then they get to the top and realize that the ladder was on the wrong side of the house. And they get to the top and go, oh, this is not where I want to be. Make sure your ladder's in the right spot before you climb to the top. So heaven and hell on earth definitely exist. And you can create it. And it's all a mindset. It's all about emotions and how you feel and what sort of life you can create. Life is just a creation. What life can you create? You can create any life you want. It can be super positive and magical and fantastic, or it can be terrible. What sort of life do you want? You have the power to create whatever life you want. You are the architect of your own life. You are the master of your own universe. Make it whatever you want. That's the secret. No one is stopping you. No one's controlling you. Some people might try, but you have the power whether you want to listen to that person or not. So go out there and make the world what you want it to be. Create something beautiful. Become great, successful. Live your life at 110%. Live it how you want to live it, and create such a beautiful life that you will be remembered. Remember, always go where the winners go, 110%.